Hi gamers. Well, this is what I've been playing recently. Max Payne 3, Diablo 3 and Professor Layton and the Spectre's Call. And here's what I think about them. Let's start with Diablo 3. Although I gotta first give you a warning about, well, I guess I can admit it, I'm a noob, both in terms of Diablo. I haven't played the first two games in the series, as also when it comes to, I guess, modern PC games. I played all the classics, I think, back in the day, but yeah, this is, well, I did get StarCraft 2 a while ago, but Diablo 3 is, yeah, haven't played that many modern PC games. So, but I was really anxious to try this out, because the first two games are held in such high regard. And yeah, I just got a new laptop which could run this game easily, so yeah, I was really happy to start checking what the fuss is all about. And well, maybe because I am quite green when it comes to these games, I couldn't bring myself to get so upset about all the errors and difficulties on logging on than other people decided to get riled up about. Yeah, I just played something else while I couldn't get logged on to Diablo 3, so it wasn't that big of a deal to me. But yeah, the game's fun. Another thing that people are complaining about is the simplicity that's with the character progression and leveling up. It is true that you don't get to do any irreversible decisions when you're leveling up your guys. You can always adjust your loadout, but yeah, that really works for me. I guess it's more of a hardcore thing to asks for, but for me it's good that I can't really make mistakes when I level up my characters, so that's okay by me as well. So yeah, looks great, plays great, everything is it was really easy for me to get into the game, even though I'm more of a console guy, of course. That's no secret. I started playing with the Barbarian because I thought it would be a nice pure experience for me. Didn't want to have anything too gimmicky as with the Witch Doctor or something like that. I'm sure that they basically play all the same, you know, just go click on your mouse all the time, so that's basically it. But yeah, I guess most of the fun in the game comes from the loot, and the auction house also enhances this. It's quite easy to get hold of decent stuff via the auction house, and I think it's now out. The real money auction house is out on the USA, and in a few days here in Europe as well. Not gonna be using it, that's for sure. The regular gold auction house is good for me, but yeah. Many people have had some gripes with this, but many have had quite a good time. I'm in the ladder category here. I love the action here, and yeah, kind of dig the story as well. It's quite a classic fantasy tale, but gorgeous cinematics in between. So yeah, I know what you're thinking. Who talks about story when playing Diablo? But yeah, that's me. I'm haven't really started any hardcore modes on here. Just playing with my first character here and taking it easy. But yeah, enjoying the voyage here. Next, Professor Layton. I'm a huge fan of the series. I guess I could put all these here. I got all 4 games, and always anxious to get my hands on some new puzzles. I've actually finished each and every one of these games with a 100% solve rate. Yeah, I've finished every puzzle here and had a blast during playing these. To me, they really are quintessential puzzle games. Sure, that's because the puzzles are so detached from the actual plot of the game. You know, usually they have nothing to do with the situation at hand when you're you know, adventuring on the game world, and then you talk to someone and they give you a puzzle about something completely different. But that's fine by me. You get the full variety in the puzzles. They're not held back by the happenings in the game world, and you also get quite a nice story to go with it. Some nice cinematics. I really love the voice actors of Layton and Luke. Quite heartwarming stuff, and yeah, they also every one of these have the added bonuses of mini games, like in the newest game you have mini games where you, for example, guide a train from A to B, and there's some obstacles in the way, and you unlock more of these train courses when you play the game. So it's nice, a welcome change of pace when it comes to puzzle solving. Although I do have to say that maybe it's just because there has been 4 games on the same console here, that over the years it has kind of lost its initial appeal. You know, but these are very same kind of games, each and every one of them, which is really fine by me. But when you come to the 4th game, actually you don't really care all that much about the plot. Although maybe I'm wrong here. Maybe it's all about the plot here. It's not as tight as the other ones here. Maybe that's why I dislike it, but I don't know, to me it's all about the puzzles, so you kind of want to skip straight through the puzzles, and especially in the 4th game here, it is kind of silly. If you play the game, the end reveal, what it all means, it's not as exciting as with the first 3 games, that's for sure. Although they do set up some future sequels with a devilish arch nemesis here for Layton, so looking forward to more games on the 3DS. So I guess I could say that this is the worst of the 4 games, although that doesn't mean that it's still a bad game. And maybe I've just a little bit jaded, even though I do love the series. So if you start with this game, it might be as good as the Curious Village was for me when I first picked it up. So don't listen to me. These are all pretty much essential games if you own a DS. Get them now. And lastly, Max Payne 3. Again, I gotta quote something that other people have said. Many have said that even I said a couple of years ago that this isn't Max Payne anymore. But that was when Max was old and bald and fat. And luckily they did steer away from the end result wasn't 100% that. Most of the time Max had a set of hair on his head, so that's good. And yeah, at least he looked like Max Payne. That's good. But I really don't understand why someone would say that the gameplay here isn't like it was in the first two games, because it's exactly the same. Of course, the graphics are great, and the environments especially are really detailed and fun to blow up. But yeah, this is good old Max Payne. I really don't know what people are complaining about. What did they expect? Of course, it is quite of a shock to the Call of Duty generation to play this game, because, you know, there aren't any regenerating health and stuff like that. So you really can get killed in this game quite fast. It only takes a second, basically. If you have to focus on using the covers, and yeah, even you can even run out of bullets here, which is it's actually quite refreshing in action games these days, that stuff like that can happen. And because there isn't regenerating health, you have to take painkillers to lower your damage level. There's even added incentive to you know, look around the levels for some new jars of painkillers. And there's even some other unlockables and stuff to find in the levels. So it's good that this isn't a linear game. There's some slight reward to in exploring the levels, so that's good. And it's good that they included, you know, like I said, the game is hard, but there are several difficulty levels, and of course the ability to turn on or off the automatic targeting. I like to keep it in the medium setting, because that's yeah, I guess the game really is at its best when you use the manual targeting, so no automatic at all. But to me, it really fits in the cinematic pace of the game that Max is actually better shot than you are. So a little help doesn't hinder the experience to me. That's not to say that you won't die a lot even with a slight automatic aim. I know I did die quite a bit, and yeah, the checkpoint placement is, they really could have added some more checkpoints to it. Sometimes you spawn right next to where you died, and sometimes you have to play minutes and minutes worth of scripted action sequences. So that's a small minus in my opinion. Also, I really liked the graphic novel story of the originals, and here you don't get any of that. Instead, you get some flashing lights and lots of flashing words on the screen. That wasn't so cool in my book. It's kind of yeah, maybe if you're when the Max was drunk or something like that, you could have used those as some enhancements to the experience. But when they did it practically all the time in the game, so it kind of distracted me from the overall experience. It wasn't nearly as cool as the first two games. But still, it's no denying that Max is back, and this really is a great game. And they actually made the multiplayer work as well, and which is quite of a feat considering the you know, slowing down time and stuff like that. So they made it work in multiplayer as well. And yeah, I guess that is that. Drop me a comment in the comment section below there if you have played these games, and tell me what you think. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.